Hello, hello. I'm Shelly, and this is Comfortably Blind. What I'm doing today is thought I would show how I keep all my stuff in order. We'll call it Shtuff, and also test out, because I usually do my videos on my Samsung J7. And I thought I would also see if I just picked up this Canon Rebel T3, EOS Rebel, T5. It does video, does it quite well, and if I like, I'll probably upload both of them, and then this video on the Samsung J7, this video on the T5. That is, I need to put a mirror or something back there, some way I can tell that it's actually working. Can't really tell. Anyway, and I'm doing this alone, so there's no one back there to make sure everything's working. Anyway, so I've got, this is how I keep my stuff together. Now what I did is I thrift. I love thrifting. I went and picked this up for, I don't know if it's going to. Anyway, picked this up for $3 at a thrift store. Deseret Industries is like a church, Mormon church run thrift store here. And I picked this up for $3. It's probably brand new, a whole lot more than that. But I picked this up. We'll turn it around so it's up for you. Figuring I could put pictures and my negatives, and then the CDs that the negatives come on. So, and that's what I did. I got some really good advice about printing your pictures and displaying them. So I did. This is one of the first pictures I ever took. Love that horse. And if we could get this street sign, see if we can. There we go. There's a street sign. The street sign up here. The horse. I also thrifted the paper. I didn't thrift the printer, but I thrifted the paper. I'm a thrifting slut. This shirt, thrifted. So yeah, and this seems to work really well. Like I say, I've got my photos, and I got a whole lot more photos, whole lot more. See, I've got so much blank that I've got to put in here, but let's get it on both cameras. So the rest of these are blank, and you can always buy more. Always buy more of these. They're, relatively cheap through eBay. Did not thrift these, by the way. eBay. Actually, I think I got these from a craft store. These I had to get from eBay, but they are just 35 millimeter negative film holders. There's 7 of them, and usually on a 24 exposure roll, it fits in there just fine. And if not, there's a couple back here that was a 36 roll that I just continued on and then numbered the page like B. But anyway, and what I also did is at the top here, I don't know if you can see that, probably see it on the Canon. I also put across the top here, I'm giving you a tool time neighbor thing. I put what Canon I shot it with, what film it was, and then the number here. There's I got a 19 here. What that does is that corresponds to, when you go clear back to the back here, that corresponds to disc 19. Yep, disc 19 for cataloging purposes. I also have it. I bought and I didn't thrift that either, a 1 gig external hard drive that I have all this on, and I've gone through and actually rescanned all the discs into my hard drive, because I probably will never use a 1 gig, a 1 terabyte external hard drive. You probably knew what I meant anyway. So now I'm going to file them under by the numbers, and each one, gets its own file. So like the first part is the pictures, and these are 35 millimeter. You can also get them in 120 size. So I just cut them up, and depends on what camera I'm shooting. Like this one, these were out of my Vigilant, which has a wider picture, so you don't get as many photographs on a roll. In fact, I got 8 on this one, but they're a wider negative. It's the same film, they just and then you can kind of see this one. This is out of my Holga, my pink Holga. You can see that the negatives are smaller. It's the same film, same 120 film, but it's a smaller picture, so you can get 3 of them on here instead of just the 2. And you can get these off eBay as well. Still just the name of the camera, the type of film, and it's usually printed on the negative, and then the corresponding file number. So then once you get back here, then you get back into, and I actually need to, oh, damn hair, that's what you get for being human, I suppose. But anyway, these are just CD holders that that you would use for like your music collection. Just CD holders, and I need to actually buy more of these, and you get 4 on each side of the page, and because I'm out. And usually when I have my film developed, I ask for the negatives and then scan to a CD. That way I can print them if I want. I can mod the file if I want. Oh, excuse me. Mod the file if I want before printing. And I've always got the CDs, or I guess in this case DVDs. Either way. But you can tell I'm out. No more pages. But I still have at least 3 discs I need to put in, plus I just dropped off 3 pages at the, and this is just dreck, just extra stuff. 2 more rolls at the developer. So I'll have at least 2 more probably next payday. But this is how I try and keep everything straight, everything in order, and it zips shut. You can go down here. I got a little shoulder strap. You reach in here carefully. You pull out your, I probably ought to put some paracord on that, but then you bring it around, you zip it shut, nothing falls out. You got a handle here, you've got, I mean, you've probably been to school, and then you also have this little pocket here for whatnot. All I really keep is my pink Sharpie in here, because that's pretty much all I do is pink. But you can put all kinds of stuff in here. You know, you've got a zippered pocket here, place to put your keys, another pocket here. So yeah, that's pretty much how I keep my stuff in order. And as soon as this COVID-19 stuff is over, yes, this is my mask. There's no one else in here, so I'm probably not gonna die. Anyway, as soon as this COVID-19 is over and the thrift stores open up again, I'll pick up another one of these. I'll probably go to 50. I think I'm on 46 now. Probably go to 50 discs on this, and then start with another one of these. I'll go thrift another one of these, and I'll start over filling that one up. And this will be 1 and 2 and. But anyway, there's a kind of an idea of how I keep my stuff separate and in order, and also how I transport it if I want to, and some of the pictures I've taken. Probably not a very good angle on that. Probably better on that. I wish I could tell if that was even recording. I need to come up with some way to tell. But anyway, if the T5 is recording, that will come up too, and you can decide which way was better. But anyway, so let's slide that off to the side. As usual, bye.